That was mad fast. You must be excited today. Dominique, what are you excited about?
I'm excited because we have a special guest in the building.
A special guest?
Lindsay, stop.
Okay, a special guest?
I don't like when you do that.
Okay, Dominique.
Yes, we have a special guest, and it's Mr. JDBundles, the Bundle Boy.
The Bundle. Ooh, I like that. I like that name.
That's what he calls himself.
The Bundle Boy?
Bundle Boy.
That's amazing.
Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, I like.
Oh,
we sound all professional and stuff. I like it
Thank
already.
you for coming.
Thank you for coming. Okay, now who?
Now, this is an interview, so of course we're gonna start off with some questions.
Not yet. Oh. We not. I don't want to jump straight into that. We still gotta keep the tradition. I still want to know how your week went. We gotta do the weekly recap. Cause I got some news this week, so.
So basically, my week was okay. I didn't really do much. I just went to school, went to work.
The same as every
but
week.
I didn't have that much work to do this week, so that was good.
You got your hair done. You feeling all nice. You looking all nice.
Thank you.
I respect it.
You know, because I be making waves. I had to. It's getting cold outside. I had
So
to
you
go
gonna have to
get
cop
some
some JDBundles.
That's
That was the goal. That's the
That's
plan.
the fact.
All right. As far as my week, thanks for asking. My week went pretty fine up until what day did I get my job? Oh, I got a job.
I think it was on Wednesday.
Wednesday? No, it wasn't.
It was Wednesday.
It was. Why do you know that and I don't?
Because I saw it on Snap.
Okay. Wednesday I got a job, so give it up for me. I got my fun job. Again, I was out of work for a little bit. I was enjoying myself and rebuilding myself, but I'm just a hard worker, so I need to throw myself in a working environment.
That's beautiful, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Dominique. Also, because I'm not done, the good news doesn't stop there.
Oh, excuse me.
I was looking online. I found a lot of colleges that I'm interested in applying to that we'll be going to in January. So let's clap it up again because your boy will be going to school to get his education.
School and work.
School, work, and we working on getting a license December 4th. So you know, then the car's gonna come. So once again, you know, the boy doing what he gotta do. I'm out here feeling successful like Mr. JDBundles
That's
himself.
beautiful. Now we want to know how your week went.
Your week. Let's talk to
How did
us.
my week go? Nothing but school and bundles.
School.
and bundles?
School in the grind, pretty much.
It was
School in
just
the grind.
selling all week.
All right, Dominique.
That's beautiful. So we're gonna jump into the very first question.
What is your first question? I want to know.
So my question for you, Mr. JDBundles, is out of all the crafts in the world, what made you choose like starting your business around selling bundles?
Back in high school, I used to play basketball, and I wanted to have my own business, like my own fitness app actually. But I'm not good with technology at all, so that was out of the question. And I had a best friend named Ashley. She had a vendor, but I used to joke around with girls in my school and be like, "Yo, if I start selling bundles, would you buy from me?" They all gassed my head. Yeah, I'll buy from you. I'll buy from you. I got the vendor, started the company. None of those girls bought here from me.
Nobody.
Wow.
Nobody.
Why?
Like the first 3 months.
Could they talk?
The first 6 months I had 3 customers.
Really?
Yeah.
Loyal? Like super loyal?
Nah, they just
The
bought one time. There was
The
3
first
customers.
6 months.
Yeah, I started
Wow.
last year, February.
You
Got my first customer in March. Second customer was in, I think, April.
That was it.
And then I had a girl for prom in May.
That's it. I mean, that's calm.
That was
'Cause
this year or last year?
Last year.
that's mad calm. And the fact that you only had 3 and you still didn't give up. Because if I would have just got 3, I would have been like, okay, I'm failing. It's not working out for me right now. But you got 3. You kept doing what you're doing.
So it just came out the blue.
Yeah, it just came out the blue. It's just like,
It just
you know,
hit you.
just everybody telling me they was going to buy from me. So I was like, all right, why
Okay,
not?
yeah.
I never thought of it as a boy selling bundles. But
That's how I thought about it at first. Cause I knew your name, but I didn't know who you were. You know, but I knew the JDBundles name. Like, I seen your posts and stuff. Like I knew who you were. And I'm just like, oh, boy selling bundles. Like I ain't never seen that like that before. And it's just like, and you took on that, and then you're successful with it. And then like I looked at your Instagram page and things like that, and then I hear, you know, like I heard Chastity or somebody talking about you. It's just like he's really doing it. It's inspiring almost for real. And I'm not just gassing your head.
thank you, man.
Yeah.
Like for real.
I knew about it, but I never knew how you looked or nothing. I just knew that like we followed each other on Instagram, so I was just like, oh.
I thought you was like 30. Like 30. Just selling
I didn't think you
bundles.
was 30.
19.
I thought you 19?
I didn't
Yeah,
think you
19.
was 30.
Oh yeah, we doing good. Black people,
Yeah,
I like
black
it. I'm
people
feeling all
doing
proud.
We all winning.
So you're in school.
Yeah.
Let us know what school you go to. Wait, that could be dangerous if you let us know what school.
He's a
you go.
celebrity.
Everybody know.
The
I think
stalkers.
everybody knows. St. Francis College.
So what are you studying there?
Business management.
Business management.
Okay.
Why?
I mean,
Well, to get me more familiar with the business world, business mindset, help me grow my business.
okay.
I like that. And do you feel like your college experience, like, has your networking and stuff like that, like, grown? Has your customers, your business, has it grown since you stepped foot into the college atmosphere and you see, like,
My business-wise?
business-wise?
Yes, only because I say like the knowledge like I get from my business professor, like I said, when I started the company, I wasn't really interested in business. I really never had like a business mindset. In my head, it was just like add money on top of what I bought the hair for, make money.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I got in school, they told me about like making a business plan, everything like that. So I think that's really helped my business grow. And also, yeah, like the network. I mean, new girls, different kind of girls in college. It's about my business.
Okay, so what grade are you in? I mean,
I'm a
I can
sophomore
guess,
college.
but yeah.
Sophomore college,
So you plan on getting your bachelor's?
Yeah.
Okay.
And business, you want to open your own shop?
Yeah.
I gotta make sure we don't run through all of these questions like all fast.
Oh
and
no, I
stuff.
got a lot.
Okay. I like that. I like that. I feel you, Dominique. Okay.
But yeah, so another question. Was coming up with the name hard?
Yeah, actually, the name of the company was JDBundles.
Oh,
Why?
I'm glad we
I
decided
used to call myself Trippy, so
Uh-huh.
it's just like wow. And then some boy told me he thought it was unprofessional. So I was like, yeah, you're right. And then he was like, you should name it Joshua Diesel Bundles. I'm like, why Joshua Diesel Bundles? He said you could just put JD, so I put JD.
You got-
Wow.
And you have your own name on your own things like that, and it's like, and if someone sees JDBundles or whatever, like they know, like that's me. Those are my initials. That's my stuff. That's like really inspiring, like for real, to have your own thing. And I just want to say, the fact that you're young, black, with your own business or whatever, and then you're going to school or whatever, we need more of that of Red. And it's the same thing how we're doing with this radio show, because Dominique just found me wherever I was, just in the mud, and she took me and she just threw me into this, and we just jumped into it. And like you said, you had three customers or whatever. Our first show, we had like 100 or something listeners. Now, anybody would take like 100 listens, be like, oh, that's good. But me, I'm just like, nah, more.
Right?
I just need more. I gotta have more. Just because if I'm putting my all into something, I want to see consistent, constant results. But for you to tell me right now that you only had 3, and you still stayed with it, and for you to now growing and doing your own thing, and that's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
That's
And
nice.
to usually when you do something, you don't want to make it self-named. Like, because it may sound weird. Like, we didn't want to do Zae Dom because we was like,
bro, I swear to God, we spent like 2-3 weeks just arguing about so many names, and I'm just like, yo, just make it Zae Dom. She's like, no, do this, do that. You know how Dominique talks with her little voice, this, no. Because Dominique is the most like, Dominique, you cannot sway her or persuade her to do anything. The girl has her own mind, and I got my own mind, and we be clashing. But when you clash good ideas with good ideas, the only outcome is going to be the best idea. And it was our name, so it took us 2 or 3 weeks just to settle on Zae and Dom.
But JDBundles flows. Like,
yes, JD,
like it doesn't because like usually if something is self-named, it would sound weird, but it literally just flows.
JDBundles.
Like,
I'm glad you chose that and not Joshua Diesel Bundles or Trippy
oh,
Bundles.
that's trippy.
JDBundles.
So yeah, it just flows properly. But anyway, so when you first started, what type of feedback did you get to now that your business grew? Like, did like from family members, friends, like what was people telling you?
What was they talking about?
From family, it wasn't really kind of like no feedback. Like no one, like on my dad's side, no one really wears weave. No one wears weave. From my mother's side, I barely have any female cousins or anything. So it wasn't no feedback as far as family, but everyone else. Like, everybody was just like, okay, like, trying to sell bundles, but now it's like, oh my gosh, you're very successful. I always knew, you know how people get once you start.
Once you start being successful and stuff, but in the first few months,
that's what I'm saying. So like, all these
buying
females weren't around in the first few months, but now they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you.
They just want free bundles.
Yeah.
They just want free bundles. They want free bundles.
out of me. No, it's free bundles. Discount, you can get like 15-20% off.
15-20%.
Oh yeah, I can get something. Maybe not.
Y'all could get your own code on the website. Make money with me.
Oh yeah, I'm hearing that. I'm liking it. Zae Dom Bundles. What's up? Talk to me.
All right, that's nice. Like, so basically, what was your biggest struggle?
Biggest struggle.
Like so far.
Can I modify that question, please, Dominique?
Yes.
Thank you, Dominique. As far as like when you say struggle, you can have your own. I want to know personally, was the struggle harder? First of all, you're a boy selling bundles. I would have never, I would have never pictured, a boy selling bundles. Did you get any flack from that? Like just being the boy that's selling bundles there?
Yeah, a lot of girls didn't trust me in the beginning.
Right.
They
back then, a lot of scamming stuff. So girls used to think I was just clapping here and then trying to resell it.
Oh yeah.
So they thought I was gonna scam them, take their money.
Please tell us what clapping is for the people that don't know.
I don't know what it is. Do you know what it is, Dominique?
How y'all know what clapping is?
I don't know from Brooklyn. I'm not from Brooklyn. If anybody listening, I don't know what that is. Dominique is the one talking. I do not know what clapping is.
Basically, they thought he was
a scam artist. They thought he was gonna scam them, send them some nasty fake hair, get all their money, but he turned out to be a pretty respectable.
Turned out to be legit. So yeah, continue.
Oh, so your question, you wasn't finished, right?
I think I kind of was, but then Dominique jumped in front of me. Was the flack different? Was it harder? Was it harder starting your own business? Like, what do you say was the hardest thing out of the whole family? Like, what was the hardest thing you've had to do since you became Mr. JDBundles? Yeah, we ask hard questions on the same time. I want you to think. I want to know.
I have to say, can I give 2 answers?
Yes.
Give me 100 answers.
A million.
Getting customers, as a boy, it's kind of hard. And actually, once the business started to grow, keeping up with it. Being young, not really knowing about business, trying to keep up with it. Like, I'm gonna tell you a situation back in December. Early December, after Black Friday, I did a Black Friday sale. I did 50% off. And I only did it for an hour because then I had 80 customers all in Brooklyn. So I delivered my own hair. So I'm like, I got school during the week. How could I get this hair out to everybody? And I delivered. And I didn't have a tax ID at the time. My business was not registered. I never thought of it being registered. So they took $20,000 from me. I made $14,000 on Black Friday alone within an hour. So they took more money from me, and I stayed in the house for a week. I didn't go to school. I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna get the money back.
You never got that back?
No, I got it back.
To make sure you got
That's what I'm saying. That was the struggle, not knowing I needed a tax ID, need to register my business and everything. So knowing what you need for your business, as far as like certificates, license, or whatever it is, that was hard for me.
Wow.
That's a fact. That's sad. $20,000.
Yeah, I stayed in the house for a week and back.
Stayed in the house. It's like, I ain't going nowhere until I get my money back.
I was thinking like, how am I gonna get this back? Like, But all right, so I think we'll go on a music break right now.
We are going to go on a music break, and when you come back, we got Mr. JDBundles, aka Joshua Diesel, aka Young Successful Entrepreneur in the house. I am Dom.
And I'm Dom.
What she said?
I'm Dom.
I know, Dominique. I was trying to be fun for the radio. Okay, I'm Lindsay.
I'm Dom, not today.
Okay, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Dominique.
And this is
Zae Dom.
Okay, we'll see you in a few minutes. Come back, don't go nowhere. We got JDBundles in the house. Yay!